Stop with this internet shit. Scrapple TV.
Yeah, I feel my position in the world's kind of arena is to provide a fresh breeze into the theater. Well, I think it comes from my love for international work. That might sound a bit strange, but actually I come from a very small place, Norway, which is not the capital of Sweden. And actually I've been able to now to produce and tour in about 50 countries so far, which has given me kind of an incredible chance to check out what codes are valid in different countries and places. You know, what is kind of the difference of cultures. And it's amazing, it's kind of a bit like a matrix, I feel, to decode the stuff. Nick Stuccio at the Live Arts Festival, he asked me to do a commissioned work here with Philly actors. I thought, doing a show with Americans and touring that internationally is a good chance to find out some bit more about stuff. You know, I mean, when people come from actors from Norway and tour around in the whole world, people have absolutely no luggage when they enter the audience. You know, they don't know what they're going to see because Norway. I mean, what's Norway? Nobody. But I mean, if Americans stand on stage, do people in Eastern Europe think about Bush? I don't know. You know, these are things that made me triggered me to come here to Philly and do a show. You know, how will it be for me to tour around the world with American actors? It will be different. I'm not sure. More concrete about the show, I always have a specialty in working with nonsensical languages, which means people just talk in so-called foreign language, and the audience have to associate themselves what's being said on stage. When I started out with this like 10 years ago, I couldn't find much people who did this actually. For me it's like a dogma thing to always do that in different ways, and I thought initially that this would create a lot of confusion among audiences around the world, but actually it's sometimes I feel like when people are less confused with nonsensical language than with understandable text, because they make up their own story.
Letzte Tag mit quasi akademischen Quatsch.
And we had a show here a couple of years ago with my own company, the Norwegians. We performed in nonsensical Swiss German, and I don't think anybody had problems following that either. And as long as people know it's abstract, they don't freak out. My main inspiration is when I was a child. I saw The Dictator by Chaplin, which he did in this bogus German. And who cares what he's talking about? The whole thing is to see a character and we understand what he's talking about, you know. So as long as we get that across, and I think that's the power of theater, not just to be funny or to give a message or be impressive or anything, but just to find this certain atmosphere in a room. If you manage that, then half of the job is done, I feel. Everybody tries to go new ways, and this is what we're trying this time as well. We are trying to make an anthropological lecture into a show. This is a kind of a boring starting point of a man talking about subjects that we don't know about. So what we're working on now is to make a show get completely fucked up, as if you see this is the last show we'll ever see of this lecture, and little by little get intertwined into real drama of a theater. So I like very much this lecture setting. I think more people are familiar with that than a theater play setting. Just the whole setting of an expert talking to an audience and explaining them the big answers of life. That's our genre right now. Yeah, it's a nice group. I don't think all of them have worked together before, so for them it's also a bit new, working with different people. And I think that's always when you get people from abroad coming in to do castings and stuff. I have no idea what they have been doing before here in Philly, so it's like I just pick with my intuition. Well, my hope is of course that people will come in and go through a little roller coaster ride of questioning what the hell is going on here, you know, and then by the end to have a little aha. So I think the basic message will be, you know, people are not so different. You know, it's just a lot of crap what you hear. In most levels, people are the same anywhere. I think when you look around, very few people think about that. Yeah.